Let's go through all 1001 movies you must see before you die. Movie 29. 7 years after the end of the Great War, King Vidor brings us The Big Parade, our first World War I film. It's about a trio of men from different walks of life forming a small brotherhood. Our lead, James, joins to gain respect from his family, and as expected, his perspective of being a soldier goes from one of martyrdom to suffering. We follow his journey from training to romanticizing locals to going into battles, and this movie is really good. It's not as brutal as some other war flicks we have coming up, but it does a really good job contrasting the sweet personal moments between the lead and a local French woman. Although there is a feeling of, look at these dumbass French people who don't even know what gum is. Fucking USA, USA, USA type vibe. We continue visually to get a great sense of scale of the war as we blend from their first march into soldiers, or seeing this massive line of trucks and planes, or when there's a call to arms, we see so many extras getting themselves sorted before heading into battle. We can see points where we feel inspiration from future entries, such as this flare scene at night, which reminds me a lot of Paths of Glory, and we're starting to move into more visceral moments as when characters die, we start seeing the impact of the violence with blood. I know whenever we see a war movie, one comment you'll get is there's no such thing as an anti-war film. Oh boy, I didn't know Francis Truffaut was resurrected to keep saying this point, but this one does feel different as it came out only a few years after what was called the Great War, the war to end all wars. So it does feel like a reminder of the impact of one of the greatest human conflicts of all time, up until we got its sequel, but it is met with a mild sense of hope with relationships and the brotherhood formed by the characters. This one is worth watching, although most versions I found had no music attached to it, so I'd recommend throwing something in the background or you'll go nuts in the silence. 3.5 out of 5. And up next is our first animated film and second adaptation of 1001 Nights, Adventures of Prince Ahmed by Lotta Heiniger.